Welcome to another Public Sector Insights video with Apps Associates. I'm Darren Merching. I'm here with Brandy Dewey to talk about using Oracle HCM for workforce management. If you like what you hear, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel to learn more from Apps Associates. So Brandy, in our past discussions, we've talked about Oracle HCM, but workforce management is something that impacts all industries, whether it's scheduling of workers, trying to respect different schedules, certifications. There's a lot of different things that need to be done. But in public sector, it's even more critical because we have to deal with critical transportation needs, emergency services, and other support functions. Tell me a little bit about the Oracle capabilities to fit that situation and help customers.
Yeah, Oracle HCM Cloud has introduced an amazing tool called workforce scheduling. This tool complements Oracle Time and Labor and absence management in order to provide robust scheduling capabilities across different business functions in all industries, but especially thinking about public sector, as we think about transportation, we think about emergency services, and making sure that the right people with the right skills are assigned to fill the right shifts in order to provide the services that are needed for the community. One thing that's really exciting is, employees have autonomy within scheduling as well. So they have the ability to set their availability, preferred shifts. They have the ability to do shift trades if the organization would like that to be a possibility. And organizations can even incentivize shifts. So those hard to fill shifts, right, can be incentivized for workers. It allows a really collaborative process between schedulers, managers, and employees in order to come up with these ideal schedules and have, flexibility and efficiency with how these schedules are created.
So it appears there's lots of things to consider and lots of functionality that to really create a good schedule and to make sure the operations run smoothly. Talk a little bit about the functionality that considers all those variables.
Yeah, so there's another tool that plugs in directly to workforce scheduling called Workforce Labor Optimization. It is an unbelievable tool that takes all factors into account, leveraging the data that's already in HCM Cloud, things like skills and qualifications, things like rules and privileges that are aligned to, union rules. It really does allow for a balance between, service, compliance, and employee experience. It can take into account those employee preferences. We talked about FTEs, periods of rest, all of these critical factors, and it can actually return an optimized schedule to schedulers, so that they have that template ready to go. And then they can fill in other schedules or other shifts, ad hoc as needed. But it does provide, all those different variables in one well-rounded schedule for our schedulers and managers to use.
Brandy, does any of this include work or information or functionality around environmental health and safety?
It does. Actually, that's a different module, but workforce health and safety is a critical component in public sector. It really allows you to track and manage all incidents in one place, as well as the remediation of incidents. It allows you to see how long it takes to remediate something and allows you to create a knowledge base of what was done and what actions were taken in order to remediate risks within your organization. You can even track near misses. And it does really rely on a very self-service model where employees and managers and even, workforce health and safety officers can be putting in these incidents in order to have really robust data and in order to strategize on how to eliminate risk long-term within your organization.
Excellent. Yeah, and I know one of the things that's critical, you talked about being able to talk about near misses and strategies and things like that. That all has to be data-based. So there's a lot of adoption that's required in order to be able to capture that data. And that's one of the things where you can provide excellent functionality, but sometimes you need to change the organization to be able to understand why that data is so important. And I do know at Apps Associates, that's one of the things that is one of our core functionality or core capabilities is really around change management. We have an excellent practice for that. And that can actually help to change people's minds and help them understand why they do need to capture that data. So it's a critical step in the process with the HCM capabilities. So with all of these exciting and innovative features for HCM, what accelerators or differentiators does Apps Associates bring to the table to help our clients?
Yeah, so we have a recommended security catalog that supplements these modules. There are some new security profiles within HCM Cloud, and actually workforce health and safety security structures a little bit differently than some of the other HCM areas. So we actually have a catalog of roles and recommendations on how you're going to build out security and build out those new roles within your workforce. We also have templated accelerators on our recommended point of view for how to get your baseline configurations, and meaning, what are the incident types? What are the actions that you want to identify? We have those set up and ready to be put into your environment. And then we'll work with you to determine if there are any deltas, any additional things we need to consider. But really, our point of view with these modules is going to get you a long ways. And we're going to come to the table with that point of view so that you're able to really optimize these tools.
Excellent. So, Brady, this brings us to the end of our little cast here, but I know that the Oracle Workforce Management provides key capabilities for the public sector. And at Apps Associates, we can deliver these capabilities and help public sector clients manage their workforce with greater control and lower risk while addressing complex problems like scheduling, safety, and compliance. So as we look forward here, I'd ask that everyone who's listening, please keep an eye out for our next installment, when we will focus not only on time, but with payroll. With the Oracle Human Capital Management Solution. I'm Darren Merching with Brandy Dewey. Thank you for your time today, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Thanks, Darren.